got a lot of variety. Oh, assertive, Fluttershy, boring. Oh, that's what was playing. Yeah, all right, that's closer up the top. I know what that is. Let's see, what was that? Yeah, assertive, Fluttershy, boohoo. I've got a Silverhounds remix, and I've got a second one in here somewhere. It may be a bit further down. I know where that one was, but I don't know where the other one is. It'll be in here. Either way, you're probably right with that. I have some in Discord, but I don't have like the entire playlist because it's next to impossible to get all of my songs into a playlist on YouTube. It used to be one of my favorites, so I'll find it back. Man, I got heaps of stuff in here. Like some of the My Little Pony fucking music creators and stuff like that really were just top notch fucking creators. They really were. I need that to be above that and that behind that. Oh, it's just off. I keep forgetting to join Discord. I barely ever use it, so it keeps slipping my mind. That's all right. Like I'm in there usually when I'm editing post stream. Like I do post very rarely some stuff that doesn't go on either Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, or TikTok or whatever. Um, I do like I am in there like chatting at least daily. Sometimes it's quiet and sometimes it's fucking balls to walls busy. Um, but it is quite strict in one sense. It's members need to be over 18, but the content needs to not be 18 plus, if that makes sense. Just because like I don't want my mods to have to like rifle through potential dick pics and all sorts of stuff because some people don't understand what um, you know certain content is and isn't appropriate. A lot of people do. The few that don't really don't. That is very true. There's some songs in that era that are still recognizable nowadays. Yeah. Let's see. I do not like Discord. I know you don't like Discord. You haven't joined my Discord, and I understand why. But my Discord's pretty friendly. My Discord's pretty like welcoming as well. It's basically the same as chat here, except like I talk outside of stream. You know, when I'm like away from stream while I'm doing other stuff. Plus, you're able to share pictures and all sorts of stuff in there. Music, so long as it's within the rules and shit. Which music can be really complicated because some songs get dark or have like deep, hard topics and shit like that. That or graphic fucking videos and shit. So those are difficult. But yeah, I can believe that. But I know you don't feel safe because of the discords that you've joined in the past. I understand. Like I'd never pressure you to join. Oops, undo that. Never pressure you to join the Discord waiver. I understand your reasons for not joining Discords. But, oh, no worries. I'm close to 30 and no better than sending pics like that. Yeah. That's the thing, though, is like there's a few people out there that get it. There's a few people out there that really don't get it. You'd be amazed at what has been sent before. It's like, what the fuck? I don't want to save as I want to save. Plus, there's always that one person, you know. But yeah, I'm normally in there like chatting away. Uh, let's see what else. Mind you, I was gonna say away, but the other thing too is like I know you don't feel safe in like most discords and stuff, but I also know like you've had some like really wild experiences with like both your like comic hosting sites and with various Twitch streams and all sorts of stuff. Like it's like holy crap. But yeah, I've seen some people sending rather weird stuff, thinking it's totally fine. Well, in reality, they're making absolute fools of themselves. Yeah. Well, the thing is, like, it's not so much people making fools of themselves, it's people doing it, like, purposely. That's where the problem comes in. Because a lot of the time, like, if somebody's gonna, like, purposely, like, I don't know, be disruptive, they're gonna do it with, like, a purposeful intent, you know? I want that to be behind there. Oh, yeah, we got anime openings on here, too. Just for good measure. this actually segues into like a pretty decent song. It's in my books, those are also making fools of them. Yeah, but the way I see it is a lot of the time they're not actually like I don't see it as like they feel foolish. They kind of feel like they're winning in some way. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to say it. I think the thing is like most people know what's ridiculous and inappropriate, and other people that don't see that definition or that line just I don't know have a completely different mindset for it. And unfortunately, every so often you get one of them that they might feel like that, but doesn't mean I feel the same way. I love it. All right, we need you to have kind of bright colors, but I actually wouldn't mind because we're gonna have blue across here. So I guess let's still go with red for mouth and stuff. Mouth, I actually need two of these. Duplicate mouth and tongue. Um, I can't spell tongue, and for some reason I've got caps lock on. So kudos to me. Get rid of this bit then. Oh, actually, let's leave you on the dropper. That'd be better for me. I'll need to pick up the color again, probably. Yeah, oh, yeah, like that. That looks hilarious. Right there, we need pixels of solid black. Yeah. It's usually best and easiest to just ignore them and leave up to the mods or give them heads up, but only if I know them on some level. Yeah, see, the thing is, like, I don't want my mods to have to deal with certain stupidity levels or aggression behavior in the first place. So a lot of the time, either myself or my admin Atlantis will absolutely snuff out something going on as it's like developing to just like shut that shit down. My mods do exist, but they're a backup for me in Atlantis. Um, and they're in every case, stream, Discord, I don't care where we are, real life comes first. So I don't expect them to be like, I don't expect my mods or Atlantis to be there 100% of the time. Like it's kind of like a group effort. And also my Discord kind of does a little bit of self policing as well, kind of like um, just gentle guidance towards members and stuff like that to help people kind of like know like are they posting in the right area, if they're not, where they might need to go post something, or if something is against the rules and perhaps you've been a member of like several different discords and you've forgotten that this discord is not okay with that, so just a heads up. Or um like if we get spammers in, which we don't get much anymore, not since I've absolutely fucking ultra hidden everybody, um, but we do like once in a while get one in, and they just immediately go direct messaging people, and it's entirely up to my community to self-report to an admin or a moderator to let us know as soon as something like that's happening so we can stop that shit. We heard the song before. But it's good. Everybody's really good. Um, and it's generally just like it's like here. It's just mostly pretty chill. I don't mind this one, but no. Uh, yeah, there we go. I actually want a different song. I like the song a lot, but I want what is it called? Let the rainbow remind you. I want to jam out to that. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, there. All right. I don't know if that's going to keep me selected on that when I come back out. Maybe. It did not, but I might be able to find it. Mm. I have too many songs that start with an L. Fuck it, it'll play later or maybe not. Is it? That what mods are for though. Had several people come to me after timing them out or banning them. Even when I gave them gentle warning, it kind of comes with being a mod from what I've seen. Usually that's easy. It's just like, well, the thing is, like, I'm not expecting somebody in Discord to be like, hey, mate, shut the fuck up. You've said something highly inappropriate. It's more like, hey, that's not that's not cool here. You know, maybe you should read the rules or something like that. Is that all too scary, graphic designers? Oh man, the fucking graphic designers need to calm the fuck down. But yeah, it's more of like a gentle nod towards like, hey, that doesn't go here, or something like that. And it's entirely up to the mods to well, mods and admin and me. Ultimately, at the end of the day, it's my responsibility. The Discord is my responsibility. The mods and admin just help me. Like, I can't be there all the time. There's times when I need to sleep. There's times I need to eat and go outside, unfortunately. And that's when I can at least like fall back on and rely on my mods, my admins. Atlantis is pretty great. She's usually like all up in Discord if I'm not there. Like, but at times, yeah, she's got to go out too. So, yeah. It's more of like if you go out somewhere and it's a nice place and you just see people come in and just be like disruptive dicks or like littering and shit like that, like, you know, do you just let the place go to shit or do you try to like help keep it nice even just for your own like sake? I'll scroll in. I don't know. I figure there's a point when Discord will probably become too huge, I assume, and I'll be relying on a lot of people to kind of like step up and be like, hey, don't do that, or something like that. I don't know. Kind of like a community effort, really. I don't know how to say it. I sneeze so much. Sneezing again, a waiver. Oh, I missed a couple of spots. That's how I typically do it. Like some time ago, I was modding for a streamer and saw someone spamming, so I said, please don't spam that so many times, and they reacted with nothing but chill while I literally asked with a please. Yeah, see, the other thing too is respect. So if somebody disrespects an admin, a mod, or me in Discord, or even just members, if somebody asks you to stop and you don't stop, oh my fucking god, is that a problem for you? You know, it's it's all about how you treat people too. I don't tolerate that shit. There's some stuff that's zero tolerance in my Discord. Disrespecting an admin or a direct warning and stuff like that's a really hot way to get your ass banned. Like, too sweet, you know. But just simply didn't even reply to it as I made my point. Never seen them again. I learned to be more silent on chat areas. Yeah, that's another thing a lot of people do. I understand a lot of people just like listen. I didn't copy the same color, did I? I probably did. I had that one. Yeah, a lot of people just listen. I understand that like not everybody's there to chat, you know? Like some people just want to see what's unfolding, what's going on, stuff like that. I need to take this lines one all the way up to the top. Some people only comment occasionally too. I don't know. It's difficult. Every situation's a little bit different. Sometimes I get in trouble for not saying anything. Yeah. I did hear that some discords are like you've got to have a certain amount of activity or some crap like that, and I'm like, really? Like, you can literally just lurk in there silently and just watch, react to things, never fucking comment, and you're welcome to be there basically forever. Like, it's not a problem. Um, I actually like only learnt about that because a couple of members were repetitively like, um, what do you call it? Kind of making comments every so often that made zero sense. And I'm like, why? And they're just like, oh, just in case there's like an activity timer that like excludes me if I don't talk. And I'm like, there's none of that shit here. I don't care. Like, you can literally just come and go as you please. Um, so long as you're like, you know, I don't know, in there, feel okay with it. I mean, clown server. I think this will have eyelashes in it too, actually. I'll have to remove some stuff. I don't know. Discord's one of those things. It's interesting because I've never had Discord. Well, I've had like a private Discord. I've never had like, you know, a public Discord with like, or fan server Discord with like numerous members and channels and rules and restrictions and protection and all sorts of stuff, you know? Like, I've never had any of that before. So it's interesting. I've literally like had to learn it all myself over like the past last year or so and build it up, make changes as changes were required, learn from experience with certain members and behaviors and stuff like that, what does and doesn't fly, what is and isn't like acceptable, what's technically skirting the rules purposely versus like unknowingly. Some of it can be fucking challenging. But same. One of my neighbors absolutely despises me whenever when I never spoke to him before. Dude even wants to flick cigarettes at me when I walk past the front door. Sometimes people just hate for the sake of hating. Usually not worth brain cells. Pay attention. Yeah, that happens too. That also happens. Fun. Always fun when that shit happens. Um, I think I was going with this shade. I'll see what I think. I actually think darker blue eyes might work better. She's going to have a lot of blue on her. I'm not sure if I want that color or I want this color. This might work better. The general eye color is that, but I don't know. A lot of people are clowns. I don't know. When you're on the internet, there's a lot of people, a lot of different mindsets, a lot of different targeted information directed specifically at them. And you can come across some really interesting people of all kinds. Okay, that kind of blue doesn't work too bad. That's ED dark. Yeah, all right. That's kind of like, hold up, let me open up prawning and see what color eyes I use on prawn. I think I use light eyes. I don't know, I use dark eyes. Yeah, I use dark eyes on prawn. A little bit of highlight. I could probably do that. All right, let's see how we go with that. Even clown themselves are better. I'm enjoying it. Dude drove past his scooter the other day and stared at me, giving me a death stare while I just stood on my terrace cleaning a tape. That is some like, that's some like aggressively passive shit right there. It's just so stupid. The laugh is stupidity. Yeah. Fringe lines. All right. I don't know if I want to do her fringe yet. Blush though. It's gonna be fun. This is gonna be like, I'm gonna need to bring in actual blush. Where is that? I need her. Get this right. It took me ages to get this right. The blush. When I did this with this particular drawing, I think it took me 2 fucking hours. And at least for a little while, she had a sausage hot dog on her face. It's fantastic. Hide that. Hide all these. And what I want, I actually want something like a cold blue. I think. I either want like a bright icy. Yeah. Yeah, I want a bright icy. I want like this. I have been doing like a lot of this stuff with just the mouse because it's a little bit faster just to select things. I'm letting you know though. You can do whatever. It's no reason to care at all. It happens if you ever touch me though. The thing is, I just can't give a fuck about neighbors. Have them. Like, I've always tried to just like, I know that they exist and I just don't care. Um, like, so long as I don't have to like interact or talk to them or whatever, I'm happy. But the problem is, like, every so often I've had like a neighbor or I've had some stupid situation where I've been forced to interact. And then it's awkward for everyone because, like, are you supposed to wave? You're supposed to like talk to them when you get mail. I hate it. I just wanna, I just wanna come and go from my house without interacting with anybody. Fucking use a self-serve checkout and fucking that's enough for me. Uh, the song scared you? Yeah, no. I have another one in here. I think I removed it that has the be an asshole, the old be an asshole sound in it. But yeah, I used to play this one in my playlist first on my Pony Plus playlist because it was just so fucking dramatic. Not even loud, never anything. Not loud, or stomping around, playing loud music or any of the sorts. Generally just do my things, try and stay out of everyone's way. Hates me so much. Well, yeah, there's nothing you can do. People are gonna hate because they hate. Be really surprised. Like, people just don't even need ammunition. They'll just hate because you exist and you're in line of sight. Realistically, that's all it is. Let's see. Shirt. Shirt should be easy. Shirt should be nice and easy, actually. Pinky black. Size have I got this on? 41's too big. Again there. Oh, that was a sweet line. That was about the nicest line that's happened fucking tonight. Are you on full screen fucking program? Saw that. Alright. This is interesting making her so pale. I've never purposely made my character pale before. Quite interesting to me. Step back. What line is still on? Her shirt lines, right? For fuck's sake. Oh, I maybe didn't clean away her shirt one. Is this, hold on. No, that's got all the lines too. Fine, I guess I haven't cleaned up the shirt line layer. What is pale? So, for me, if I was to buy makeup, I was going to use makeup, ivory would be pale, but not that pale. I'm very white. Um, but also, if you have a darker skin tone, you can also get. I thought I had this layer though. If you have a darker skin tone, you can have like almost a blue tinge to it. Um, that can like give off like a paleness as well. The arms of that is that. I feel like maybe one of these might be incorrectly called. All right, no, I just haven't done this properly. That's fine. I just wanted to check in case I was wasting time. I must have undid this when I went back to fix up the layer. Fine. I don't mind. What is? I have, I have had a way in here. It will play at some point. I'm sure of it. You know, I actually went out of my way to watch The Night at the Roxenberg. I think this year because I didn't know that it was actually from a movie the whole time. I'm like, I've always liked the song, but I never actually knew. I just thought it was like Title or something. I need two things I need to do with this is after I've like corrected some of the lines is I need to invert this shit because when you've got a black shirt, it's very hard to see where the fuck lines are. Like I said, I don't even think the shirt's going to come into the emote at all, but I can't fucking risk that it's going to need it and that I won't have done it. I draw cat's ears on my guy. Oh yeah. Is that because my character's got some cat ears? Villain inspired. 10 to 8. Ah. Yeah, I like the cat ears I've got on this one. It was funny. All I was really doing was like fucking around today because I'm like, I'm not going to sleep. And I wasn't going to. It didn't happen. And I'm like, cool. I might as well draw. So spent several pages just drawing over and over again, hoping that one of them will like turn up all right without intent to make anything special. And I got this. So yeah. Delete. No, not delete. I want to white lines. What looks cursed? What, your character? Let me select this. Should be all of it. What, because the cat is? I don't know, maybe there's some kind of demonic creature, maybe. There we go. Cat ears on my buff fluffy hair does not fit. Depends what kind of cat ears you're trying to do. So usually if you got really fluffy hair, you're normally better off doing a rounded ear instead of a pointy ear. See, I don't know. See, I like pointy ears in general, but that is just me. But well, pointy cat ears, I should say. But yeah, I don't know. Usually, whenever I've seen somebody with very fluffy hair, they normally have like a little bit of a circular, rounded kind of cat ear to them, and it works better. It's a lot cuter. I haven't made cat ears before. Cat ears aren't too hard. They're either triangles or kind of like little circly domes. Like, no, I don't know if a couple of people I follow on Twitter that have gorgeous art. Let's see if I can find them. Should be under like my likes or some shit. Get past 1 billion cat pictures. What's yours? No, it's just cat and boobs. It's fine. It looks so bad. I don't know. The other thing too is when you're trying something new, you got to practice it a few times before it like comes up with something that works with your style. That's the other thing I think too. Right, let me see. There is. I know I've got a couple of characters that I've loved their. I like. There's a few artists that I've loved their drawings, and their characters have a bit like puffy, fluffy hair. But I don't know if they had cat ears. I'm just like scrolling through my likes on Twitter because if I'm gonna find it, it's gonna be on there. Um, that one is gorgeous, but it doesn't have ears. This is the best part about not having used Twitter for very long is I don't have a big thing to scroll through. I'm either going to have something within like a short scroll or I'm not. Found your Twitter and it's yeah. I normally Twitter I normally just post like notifications of when I'm going live or if there's any like stream cancellations. Um Instagram is like all the pictures and stuff like that. Um and maybe like achievements and stuff like that. We heard Redliner earlier. Head crazy. Didn't hear Roof was on fire, but that's okay. There we go. Some good shit. Let's see what else is there. Um yeah, Discord's basically like the main hub for absolutely everything. Alright, look. Nala has rounded ears. Hold up, let me see if I can bring up this picture. Look, she's not on. I've seen her on somebody with fluffy hair, but she's not on it in this instance. But it will give you an idea of rounded ears, is what I was talking about. Like, rounded ears, usually with curly hair, look a lot nicer. So that's just my opinion, though. I haunted and bringing back prey home right now. Oh, you went hunting, got your prey, you got your good screwdriver. And Disco before I forget. Oh, Discord, yeah. Just remember to like check the rules and grab a roll. His drawing is a lot different. Imagine like buff guy, fluffy hair, and cat ears. That sounds very cute though. I don't have because like I don't tend to like save a lot of stuff that is really buff because I'm not really one of those body types that like I particularly like. But I have seen something with a really buff guy in an absolutely adorable little outfit. Um, yeah, I definitely don't have one with fluffy hair with rounded ears. She kind of does, but I can't put her on stream. That's not appropriate. Yeah, no, I won't be able to bring that one in. And she had curly hair and round ears. Yeah, I love when I scroll through things that I like, and I'm like, yeah, 90% of this ain't appropriate for anywhere. All right, back to this. Ah, yeah, nice. Well, welcome into Discord then. Um, seeing new arrivals. Fucking hell, that is a fancy ass font. One fancy ass font, man. Jesus. I love how some people have really fancy Discord fonts. Yeah, yeah, yours. Yeah. The funny thing is, I kind of get how I can get them, but I just don't bother because I'm just like, I like really minimalistic, like plain stuff. So, like, kind of boring things. I just converted for them. No. Oh, I missed a spot. Uh, I'm still fucking selected on something. The only thing I don't like about this fucking select tool, fucking nightmare for scrolling in and out and painting shit. I'm trying to come up with a name for a drawing website. It is hard. Yeah, it can be. If you don't already have like a name for your comic, or if like a lot of people tend to use like either something that's like a play on words for whatever their comic is. Some people use like, what do you call it? Like the name of the characters or family or whatever it is. And that sometimes works. Um, there's also, as people call me, Toot in some places. The first letter of each is slightly different from the rest. Oh, I notice. I did notice. Oh well, at least now that you're in Discord, you can always find the cover song of me singing. That's where it resides. That and Patreon are the only two places where people can find that. Turn that one off. All right. I guess ears next. I do want to like put the blush in there. I'll get to it soon. Let's go with ears. Where's your ears? There. All right, ears are going to be fun. I need a couple layers of these. If I remember right, I haven't drawn my Catgirl for ages, but fun fact, the inside of her ears is actually her skin color because it's supposed to be such a light, like fuzz in there. It's not like big puffs and tufts and stuff. It's just light fuzz. The Iwe variable comics. What? Ah, wave variable comics. Nice. That's a bit of a play. the right color. One down here. I cannot draw legs. Just cannot draw legs. You know, the funny thing is, a lot of people can't draw legs or feet because usually, if you're a panel cartoonist, what tends to happen is the panels are from waist up, or about chest up. So there's very little reason, if any, to actually draw um, legs and feet and stuff. So usually when an artist, a panel comic artist, actually has to do like a cover page or a wider screenshot, it can be really, really difficult for them to actually uh, make the legs look to the same degree of advancement as the rest of the body's raw style, which is quite interesting. I've always like drawn full bodies and shit, so that's never one that's luckily plagued me. Is that my bad? Auto mod really hate Brad. Yeah. Man, if you got auto modded, I didn't see anything. Because like you must have had to have said something specific for it not to come up. There's a couple of phrases that are absolutely blocked. They seem like they're really harmless, but I had a few people in here being like disrespectful cunts right in the beginning of streaming and stuff that wouldn't like let up on it. So I just fucking banned the word because they wouldn't take no for an answer. It wasn't auto mod, just straight up didn't go through. Yeah, no, if it's auto modded, I will be able to see it, or potentially one of my mods will be able to see it and allow it or deny it depending on its content. Some phrases, if they don't go through, if the message doesn't go through at all, um, it means that there's been a phrase that I've privately banned, um, so it doesn't get used. And it's mostly just because I've had somebody being like excessive with it and not taking no for an answer. And when I started streaming, I was a lot more lenient. And I tend to, well, I still am in some ways. I tend to give people a lot of chances to prove that they're not a complete cunt. Um, and usually by the time somebody gets a ban, they've literally like, they've failed every single fucking fail safe they had a chance to fix or correct. And it's there's no coming back for those. It's usually by then it's everything's been exhausted. The line there, the line's right there. The knees, ankles, hands, and toes are. What's it? That's how painted drawing goes.